Parents that have teenage kids, you should be having your kid tuned in to the YSL RICO trial. They need to understand the image that the music is portraying, the results that come behind it. They need to understand that that image is going to put you in this predicament. Your friends are going to turn on you. You are going to have your life on the line. You are going to be judged by some people for the image that you portray. You're not going to win with that situation. It's like the image is put out there and people continue to follow this image thinking that it's cool. Like if you see your kids posting pictures showing signs like they shooting a gun, talking about their ops, all these things will be used against you in your trial. When you go to trial, they are going to pick out tooth and nail of which you displayed to a jury and create whatever narrative that they want to create to fit what they want to fit to find you guilty. This is a situation that people don't pay attention to. People think that it's a joke when their kids is online with a whole group of people and they throwing up different signs and they holding up gun signs. But this is the outcome. This should be more talked about. Every parent that has a teenage child should be tuned in. Hey man, this your boy DZ, man. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Hit the like button also and share this video. Because all parents that have teenagers should want to hear this, man. It's all fun and games when your kid is alive and free. But when they're in the grave or they fighting for their life, it turns your stomach. People got to recognize that before it gets to that. It's glorified to the world that violence is cool. This is what's portrayed to the world. That image is an image of success to black people. Black people look at all the artists that talk negative, that want to promote that gangster shit, that's a form of success. You can't have no success at a high level unless you portray in that image. But it's other ways that it can be done. All teenagers need to have this experience to see so that they don't put themselves in that situation. Everything that you post on your Facebook, your Instagram, when you with your friends and y'all want to show how much of a good time y'all having, how much y'all got this going on and that going on, how your clique is better than the other clique, how y'all doing whatever y'all doing on what side of town, everything will be used against you in a court of law. People need to share this video, man, so that their kids can see this. They need to be tuned in to see the results of what's going on with Young Thug's trial. Because most kids are running around the hood portraying this image. They're excited by this persona. So they put themselves in these situations that it's hard as hell for you to get out of unless you cooperate with the police. And then what that does is it makes it feel like if you ever get in that situation again, you can do the same thing. Instead of saying, I'm going to stay away from that. You should be encouraging your kid as a teenager to make sure they stay away from that, because these are the results that come out of that. You cannot be successful with this. You might have a short-lived success, but you cannot be successful with this. Your friends are going to tell on you. All of your friends, y'all are going to separate. The system is going to break you apart. The system is not going to allow you to continue to operate in that manner. It's impossible. You will be short-lived in life with this behavior. And I encourage all parents to let their kids know that you can't win with this. I encourage all parents to have their kids sit and watch this trial, because this is where you're headed. When you see your kids coming in the house and they're talking about gang, you need to turn this on. Law and Crime is uploading this where you can go back and rewatch it. You can sit down with your kid and watch it again. And you can show them this is where you're headed at. You can't escape this. You might think that you're doing something right now and your friends are encouraging you and they supporting you, but they're going to eventually go against you once this happens here, because this is the results. And it's like not enough parents are paying attention to this. They televise the results. The results of the street mentality is televised. Everybody gets to see it. But don't nobody pay attention to that part. But everybody wants to cry when their child is in that situation that they can't get out of. I just encourage parents to make this a priority, man, so that your kids can see this is where you're headed if you want to be like them. The music is cool. It's fun to bob your head to. But if you act as if they acted, you're going to be in the same situation. And it's not enough parents showing their kids what is being televised of the results. We all get to see it. But I think that we blind ourselves to these things, and you might see it on there, but you overlook that this is where your kid is headed. If your kid sees other people in the community doing these things and think it's cool, turn this show on. Man, I got something to show you, man. Check this out. The guys you see out there on the corner acting like this and doing this where they gonna be at. Do you want to be in this situation? Do you want to be where your life is on the line? No, you don't. But people don't understand until they're in that situation and they wish that they can take it back. Those people in them courtroom sitting with their life on the line, they wish they can take that shit back. That short period of time that you get to live at that level, it doesn't outweigh what those people want to do to you, man. We got to wake up. We got to smarten up. They give you the information to show to the kids, but people are not showing it to the kids, man. They allowing the kids to continue the same cycle. And a lot of parents have been through these cycles as they were younger and then encourage their kids to go into the same cycle. when you know the results. This should be taught to all teenagers. All teenagers should be watching Law and Crime so that they can see the results of the street behavior. So that they can see that this is where you're headed. We need to stop ignoring that, man. Share this live, man. Let your kids know that this is what's going on. Sit them down and watch the Law and Crime. Because these are the results of living that shit. Hey, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm giving some good knowledge, man. Let your kids see this shit. Stop overlooking what's put in our face. Because you can't win in the situation, man. Real shit. It's not about the setback, man. It's about the get back. Now.